What is going on, buddy? Welcome back to All Things Film. Today I want to do my review and breakdown of The Walking Dead Season 8 Episode 11 titled Dead or Alive Or. Before I do begin, however, if you are not caught up with The Walking Dead Season 8, this is your spoiler warning, but other than that, let's begin. So this was a pretty decent episode. That's the best way I could describe it. Not as good as the previous two episodes, but it was still a pretty enjoyable episode. So in this episode, we see Daryl and the group heading to the hilltop, and then we see some Dr. Carson and Father Gabriel, and then we see some Negan and some saviors and stuff there. The first thing I want to talk about is this Dr. Carson and Father Gabriel part of the story, because I did like it. I did like this part of the story. It was interesting. I kind of saw what they were doing with Father Gabriel, you know, talking about God and his beliefs and stuff, and him leading the way and bringing back his faith and stuff like that, because we haven't seen that side of him in a while, talking about faith and stuff. So now they're bringing it back. So I saw what they were doing, and I did like the interaction between the two. I liked what they were doing, and I was kind of happy for them, because I thought, okay, they're finally escaping and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Dr. Carson dies. I'm like, what the that was a big what the fuck moment, because I was like, come on, like, why would he just die like that? Now, it was hard to see. I'm not sure if he shot himself or the savior shot him. I think the savior shot him, because it wouldn't make sense for him to shoot himself. But yeah, I didn't like that. The whole story, this whole Dr. Carson and Father Gabriel part of the story was interesting. It took about like maybe 15-20 minutes of the episode, give or take, and then he died, and then Gabriel went back to the sanctuary. Like, there was literally 0 point to that whole story, because he went back to the sanctuary. It could have ended differently. Dr. Carson could have died, and it could have still ended differently. Maybe Dr. Carson sacrificed himself to save Gabriel. Gabriel got away, went back to, the group, or something along those lines. But no, Dr. Carson just died, and Father Gabriel went back to the sanctuary. So that they're way back in point A again. So there was like no point in all that traveling and stuff, because they just went back to the sanctuary. So that's the only part of the episode that I didn't really like, because just that ending part, because I did like the interaction between the two. That was really good. But then him just dying and Father Gabriel going back, that was kind of pointless in my opinion. But let's talk about Daryl, Rosita, Tara, and Dwight. I like this part of the story. It was pretty cool. I like the Mudwalkers. That was pretty cool. They looked really creepy and really nice. Really good walkers. And then I want to talk about Tara, because she was like I said, I made videos on this before. Tara and Dwight, I don't see Tara ever forgiving Dwight for some reason. Now Tara is low-key being a hypocrite, because she told Dwight in this episode, you can't just go from the bad side to the good side or something like that. But then she was on the governor's side and came to the good side. So I'm not sure what's up with Tara. She's obviously a little bitter because Dwight killed Denise, but Dwight did apologize about Denise to her, which I did like. But again, we can't just like blame Tara 100%, because she loved Denise, I guess, and Dwight killing Denise, it's gonna be impossible for her to forgive Dwight, I guess. So I'm really interested to see the new beginning and beyond that, because I want to see how these people are gonna live together. Because Dwight, Daryl, Rosita, Rosita, Dwight, Tara, Dwight. Like, I don't know how these people are gonna live together, because chances are Dwight's not gonna die. I'm hoping not, because he is a pretty interesting character. But I did like when he went back and he talked to the saviors and said he went back with the saviors to the sanctuary. I did like that part. So hopefully Dwight, hopefully Tara forgives Dwight for that, because he went out there not knowing that they knew he was a traitor. So even if he was a traitor, he could have been shot right there and then, but they didn't know, because he talked about Laura and said, where is she? Because Dwight knows Laura. Laura is the only person that knows that he's the culprit, I guess, or whatever. But they said we haven't found Laura. Now hopefully they show us where Laura is. Hopefully they didn't kill her off screen, because that would suck. I want to see what happened to Laura. And Laura's a pretty interesting character. I was hoping she would be one of those saviors that not turn to the good side, but make it to the new beginning and stuff, because she seems like a pretty interesting character. But maybe that's why they took her off screen and they're gonna do something big with her. I don't know, man, because The Walking Dead has been doing that a lot. Sherry, Heath, now Laura. We're gonna have to wait and see, but maybe she just ended up dying off screen. Who knows? But then, yeah, so Dwight went back with the saviors to the sanctuary. And then I want to talk about the sanctuary thing, because in this episode, we finally learned that they're going to do that comic book technique where they put their bullets and their guns and their bats and everything, and their arrows on walker guts and stuff like that. And they put walker guts all over their ammunition. So even if they don't kill the person with the hit, they're still going to get infected and die. That's a genius plan. And it looks like they're doing it. And it looks like they're heading to the hilltop, because now everyone's there. I did like the hilltop stuff. It was pretty cool. Maggie, I like Maggie's leadership. She is, she's not weak. She knows these people aren't good. Now they're doing a lot of attention on Al, this guy right here, and I'm almost positive, like 80% sure this guy is not gonna die. If he does, he's gonna do something heroic and die. But he seems like a trustable person. It seems like he's gonna come to the good side. They're leading this guy on to be a big character more than the other savior, so I'm sure he is gonna be a pretty big character. And then we saw some Gregory as well, and Maggie is talking to them. And then Maggie, because Al talked to Maggie about like letting them out like 2 by 2 or 1 by 1, and walking around getting exercise and stuff. And Maggie did listen to them. Listen to Al, I should say, and then she said 2 at a time, you guys can come out and this and that. So I did like that part, and I really like Siddiq. I really like Siddiq's character. He's becoming one of my I was about to say one of my favorite characters, but that's not one of my favorite characters in recent seasons, because we've gotten a lot of characters. The cast is huge, but I think Siddiq is one of those characters that are gonna be like a fan favorite, like a Daryl, Rosita, Tara type character. Not Tara, but like, you know what I mean, like those big characters that are probably gonna maybe a few seasons end up on the main cast. Like I think he's gonna be a pretty big character soon, and I am liking him. I liked him talking to Maggie. I did like the interaction and him telling Maggie like, I'm a doctor, I can help, and he just automatically went to the infirmary. I did like that. Siddiq is becoming a really cool character, and I'm really enjoying Siddiq's character, so I'm looking forward to more Siddiq. What else do I want to talk about? And then obviously that ending when Rick came. Now this is awesome because the whole group is together now. And now we are in the final stretch of All Out War. The group is together at the hilltop. If you know the comics, you know what's going to happen. There's going to be some battles and stuff, and I'm so excited for this. And then one last thing I want to talk about is about Henry. I did like when Henry yelled, said, "Which one of you killed my brother?" Because Henry is on a, not on the rampage necessarily, but he is on a mission to kill whoever killed his brother. And we all know it's Jared, and I was like, please somebody say Jared, because towards the end Morgan was about to tell him, and then he said it was Gavin. So we lied to him because Carol and Morgan, they care about the kids, and they don't want the kids to go have a bad mentality and just go off killing when they shouldn't be. So Morgan did lie and say it was Gavin. I was hoping it would say Jared, because Jared's being annoying, and I think they're doing this on purpose because they know how annoying Jared is to us fans. I think they're gonna give him a big nice death in the season finale or something along those lines. I'm almost positive he's gonna die. I don't think he's gonna make it to season 9. That'll be a bit ridiculous because this guy's pretty annoying, and if Gavin dies, I'm sure he's gonna die. And I'm just looking forward to who's gonna kill him. Maybe Morgan. So overall, I did enjoy the episode. It was a pretty decent episode. Maybe not as good as the other two, but it was still enjoyable, and I liked watching it. And so far, Season 8B is really good. I am liking Season 8B, and they're really building up this war. Like, the season finale is, like, so exciting to me, and I just cannot wait. But I'm going to wrap it up here, guys. I want to hear what you guys think of the episode. If you watched it, if you have any thoughts, opinions, or anything on The Walking Dead, leave it in the comments down below. I love reading comments, and I'll get back to you. But thanks again for watching. If you do want more Walking Dead content, subscribe to the channel. It's been All Things Film. Until next time, peace.